All right, you're back. Why did that just lag my whole? Really? Closed my client. That's crazy. Crazy work. I switched scenes on on Streamlabs, and it legit just closed my client. So weird. All right. We're back. We're doing some Zammy today. That's so weird. What the? It just. Oh man. Great start to the day. Great start to the day. Nah, we're back. We're gonna be doing some Zammy today. I don't know what the fuck's up with my now, but that's fine. I'm not. But I do have to move this here. Now it should work pretty well. All right. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. All right, we're back doing some Zammy today, in search of the Zammy Hilt. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Got anybody out there? Not. I'll talk to myself, I guess. But nah, we got a little sidetracked yesterday. We went and did a Fasani kill, did a corp kill, but I think we still got a decent bit yesterday, maybe like 40 or so. So not bad at all. And you know, hopefully we get this today, or you know, maybe we just get a lot of kills. Anyway, before I open it, we got Pacific Punch monster. It's the monster of choice today. It's one of my more favorite ones. It's really good. It's been really good for a long time since it came out. That one's just, yeah, you almost can't beat that one. The more I have it, the more I really think you can't beat it. It's just too good. Just too fucking good. All right. Anyway, we gotta do our KC. Watch, someone's gonna come in here and redeem like a corpse beast kill before I even finish the KC. But no, it's you know, we need our sound too, our music. Slowly kill our imps. I was really tempted. I almost pulled an all-nighter. I was gonna stream at like 8 a.m. 4.5 hours ago, and then just stream for like 6 hours. But I decided that's probably not the best thing to do. I didn't, but I thought about it. I really did, because I've just been like I've been waking up late, so then by the time I need to go to bed, I'm like not tired, and I know I should just lay down, but like the mental energy to like go lay down when you're not tired, I'm like, I don't have it in me. I really don't. I'm weak. Like, oh, but I could stay up, and it makes it even worse because I don't have work, self-employed, so like I don't have anywhere to be, so I'm like, well, what does it matter? And it just progressively worse. That's always fun, but at least we always have RuneScape to play. They announced a blog today. They're polling it, so like maybe not, but we're getting the hooded Slayer helm finally, and the holy molies are coming into the game if they pass the polls. So it's pretty crazy stuff. Who's on? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I found that to be quite interesting, if I'm being honest. Holy moly is such a weird item, man. That's such an odd item to choose to poll for your like player base, but people like that sort of shit, so it's wacky, but it's cool. So the only thing that sucks is devout boots are literally just better than holy molies, and I have a Drake's tooth, So if I get the holy sandals, it just makes more sense to make devout boots. They're literally just better. So I'm like, that sucks. What are you gonna do? Excuse me. The dumbass is yawning on the stream. Alright, there's an imp. At least the KC for getting to Zammy is probably the easiest because of the imps. Alright. Here. About to start. We got our KC. We only need one more, so we're chilling. We're good. There we go. Cool. And nobody on iron is over here, so we're good to just enter, which is quite nice. I guess we'll just sip this, follow this, and get the fuck in there, and then run. Whew. Hate entering. There we go. First kill of the day. What do we get? Imagine we get the fucking Hilt first kill of the day. I've had it happen. Funny enough, I have had it happen. Oh, so I'm gonna do the little check-in for the day. No one's here, but I'm gonna use it. Cool. All right. Oh, I didn't change my spellbook. There we go. What do you mean I don't have the barrage runes? Oh, I brought thrall. So I did that again. I brought thrall runes instead of barrage runes. Alright, let me grab these runes and then we'll go back. No big deal. Totally fine. Right. Alright. Back we go. I don't know, I swear, I always like hunch on fucking, like, instead of like being like this and just playing, I'll be like this. Bad habit. Bad habit. Especially as I get older. At least I notice. I notice usually. we'll just get these real quick. Like I said, at least it's easy enough. We already got 8. There we go. What is with the server freeze right there? The fuck? One more here. There we go. Get back in there, guys. Goodness. My goodness. Alright. Sip this. I won't go through all of them anyway. I'm in there. Oh, we're only at 28? Look, we're at 30. Oh, I didn't mean to spec that. Shit. I had my spec on still. Oh, this guy died. A little bit. Alright, put in there. We'll be fine without all the spec. Two. Oh, big hit. There we go. Yeah. Nice. What do we get? Just some coins. Nothing Nothing special today so far. Special. It's 2 kills in, so we'll have to see what the rest of the day brings, but so far nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Go. The real question is what's next after Zammy? Like I haven't really given it much thought. I guess actually while we're doing this, pull up flashbang with we might be going to TOA and Chambers after this. Might be a TOA Chambers angle, to be honest, because pretty much there. Look at all those coins that we got on the ground everywhere, man. All right, for the next kill. Yeah, I mean we need like a good amount of like TOA and Chambers items, so we might just be looking at that raids. This I don't know, like there's items we need, but like not like much like anything crazy from what I can see. Like else, I mean we need our Vernic from Tob. Bunch of different raids items. Could go back to Revs after this. I mean, they're going for Master CAs. Yeah, I mean, wow. I have to give it some more thought because I don't see anything specific that we're gonna need after the Zammy Hilt, really. I mean, and look, there's things we can do. We could do Coliseum and like Corrupt or Quiver, but we don't like need to do that. We don't need the drops from Coliseum. We could just start sending Fosani to try to get a mace because the Inquisitor mace is dope. I don't really need the armor, but we'll obviously like we're gonna get some along the way. So we take the armor, and then we're gonna have to start looking because there's items that we can get or that we could go for, but we don't need a whole hell of a lot. We're going for some niche shit. Side note, remember when this monster came out? And it was just such a good monster. Being like, wow, this one's like fantastic. This one's probably gonna stick around for a while. Some of them, I mean, what's crazy, some of the flavors will just come and go. Really come and go. So they'll be here for like a month. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's see the hill. No hill. Just cool. Oh. He's got an ancient hilt next. Pretty wild. Actually, let me check. So my clan's doing a bingo, and very anti-bingo. I don't know what it is. I really don't. They added. I guess they revealed the whole. They revealed the whole board yet? Okay, so they're not even revealing the whole board. Ooh, we get some restores early. That's actually really good. All tiles have been like. Bad. I'm not gonna lie. They're so bad. I hate them. So much. I haven't been doing bingos for a while now, just because like as an Ironman, it'll be like go get 5 Zenites across your team. I'm like, I don't really want to. I don't really want to go for Zenites. Respectfully, like I don't have any reason to go for them, so it's bingos when you get later into an iron just feel like more chores, and nothing about it is fun. So I've been sitting bingos out. Maybe like long term, maybe I'll get back into them, but oh, we get shark. I actually would rather have that. Me too, shark. Yeah. Actually, I guess I could probably put the. Yeah, that's. About to respawn. Where is he? There he is. There we go. There we go. But yeah, no, the bingo apparently is starting tomorrow, and I'm just like, I just not my thing anymore. Honestly, it was a lot of fun when the iron was like just getting into things, and there was like a ton of shit that I needed. But the more and more I do it, the more I'm like, I need less and less on my iron. I'm not gonna go do stuff that I already had done or already like completed. I just don't need to anymore. I almost do like a self bingo. I just have like a big spreadsheet of goals I need to personally complete for the year, and then I just work on that. Much more satisfying and almost more chill, I guess, in a way. If that makes any sense. Oh, I don't know. That's how I prefer to do it, but Sammy's been on my list for a while. I've needed this hilt for a little while now, and like, especially the further I get into my account, I'm like, I should. I want to get devout boots, especially with the new item that we're probably gonna get here, but. Check-in, yo, Cirque with the check-in for the day. Welcome to the stream, my man. I hope you're doing well. Holy shit, I don't have to talk to myself anymore? Nah, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. And Zykions, welcome to the stream. Man, I really don't have to talk to myself anymore. I was sitting in stream for the. We've been live for like a half hour, and I was sitting on stream, and I'm like, I guess I'll just talk to myself, just about whatever's going on. It's like people will join eventually, right? And then like another 10 minutes went by. I'm like, eventually, right? Doing pretty good, brother. Yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good as well. I'm doing pretty good as well. We finally got a fucking blog update. It's been a while. I feel like RuneScape hasn't released shit for like a while. I mean, they have been, like, they released like sailing and shit, but like, I feel like they're like, oh, here's a podcast. Oh, here's a podcast. Oh, hey, here's some sailing fixes. Oh, hey, here's like some like cosmetic. Or like, here's more sailing fixes. They finally put out a quality of life blog post. So they're polling the hooded Slayer helm finally, and the holy mollies, which actually looks sick. And then a bunch of other quality of life stuff, which is really, really cool. I was gonna do a video on it, but I was like, I don't know if people would watch it. It's been a while since I did them. Since I did the rambles. Yeah, I want to see something exciting. Hopefully, if we get the Zammy hilt, we can do something else exciting. I read the fixes and I love them. Slayer helm looks sick. I like the hooded Slayer helm. My theory though is gonna be like, how much are people gonna use it? Like I don't use the Slayer cape all that much. The regular Slayer skill cape. So for me, I look at that and I'm like, it's great until you're maxed, and then you're gonna. But even if you aren't maxed, you're gonna wear a fire cape or an infernal cape. Like, how much are you actually gonna be using this hooded Slayer helm? I'm curious. I mean, it looks cool. I'm glad that they've been doing stuff like that. Like, that was like a community like item that like caught a lot of traction that people wanted. Like, I think the idea itself is cool, but I don't know how much I'm gonna be using that. Especially like, what threw me off was, did you guys see it's 1,000 Slayer points to make it? Like, let me combine the fucking thing. Why are we making it? Why are we gatekeeping it behind 1,000 Slayer points? Stupid. An Infernal Cape hoodie. I mean, you can get an Infernal Max Cape hood. Let me do an Infernal Max Cape Slayer helm. Jeez, that's a lot. Yeah, no, 1,000 points for the hooded Slayer helm. I mean, I'd rather just have the 1,000 points. Able to use it for like skipping like that. That seems like a lot. Like, I could see like 500 maybe, or like 250, but like, I don't know. Some of the stuff that they choose to do really fucking blows. Like they have a great idea, right? They have a hooded Slayer helm, and they're like, you know what could make this worse? That we should totally do. We should make this cost 1,000 Slayer. That's what we should do. That'll go over well. Everyone will love that. Anyway, I'll shut up about it now. But it's shit like that where I look at them and I'm like, what the fuck are you guys thinking? Yeah, I'm not spending 1K on that. No, exactly. Future me needs a reroll for Araxor and Hydra tasks. Well, that's my point, man. It's like, Slayer points aren't necessarily the easiest to get. I mean, they're not like overly hard to get, but like, I'd rather just like keep my 1,000. Like, I don't get to just combine it because I'm 99 Slayer. I mean, what fucking more do you want from me? Like, My goodness. I hate to be negative about like cool shit that they're doing like that, but like makes me wonder sometimes. I swear to God, it makes me wonder sometimes. Their ability to figure shit like that out is extremely concerning on occasion. But no, I on a serious note, I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate both you guys swinging by as always. I don't like to think that I'm that entertaining, but maybe I am. I don't know. No need to interrupt, but finally got. You're not interrupting. Finally got a Barrows piece. Gussin's plate body. We're gonna drop a GZ. Pretty dope. Yeah, it's exciting. No, it's exciting. It's so easy. Like, here's the thing, right? With items, Cirque, I'm assuming an Ironman. I wish I could add fucking notes to the fucking Twitch chat. It gets on my nerves. Anyway, yeah, on the Iron. I have so many people that are like, I'm Iron, I'm not Iron, I'm a hardcore, I'm a group Ironman. It's so easy to lose track. So I apologize, but it's so easy on an Iron to look at like other accounts. We're just like what other items people have, or like, oh, like, you know, this has been out for a long time, like people already have it, like it's not impressive anymore. It's still fucking impressive. It's still exciting. It's still fun to pull items. It's still fun to pull Barrows items, and Barrows has been out how long? You know what I mean? Like there was I forget who it was. I was watching a video though, and they were like, oh, Inferno's free now, and then like everyone has an Inferno cave. I'm like, dude, that shit was hard. I'm like, it's easier than it once was, but that shit's still fucking hard, man. I'm like, don't fucking take that away. Like, not an easy piece of content. Especially on an Iron, getting an Infernal cave is like, I feel like that should be, and like is as hard as ever, as impressive as ever. It might not be what it once was, but like, so nah, enjoy the Barrows, you know, enjoy the Barrows piece. You know what I mean? It's the fun thing about Ironman accounts, you can also relate to someone's progression. Oh, 100%. What I like about it, and I'll read this in a sec, Cirque. What I love about Iron is just, it's not affected by anything. There's no microtransactions. You can't buy bonds and go buy items. The bots only affect the economy, so I don't, other than like just taking up space, like I don't give a fuck about bots ultimately. I mean, I want them gone just for the sake of like the game and the game's health, because I want the game to do well, but like other than that, like it does, like bots don't matter. Like there's no microtransactions, you have no FOMO, there's no fucking battle passes or any of that dumb shit, dude. It's just this nice pure game mode. Anyway, Rick said no worries, I wouldn't be running Barrows if I was a main. No offense to mains, but I would rather just buy it and go somewhere else. Well, and that's ultimately the trap that I found myself doing when I played it. So like I played a main on RuneScape 3, and I maxed it before Archaeology came out, and I had a moment where I was like, I was killing frost dragons for the frost dragon bows because they're about 14k each, so you could make bank killing frost dragons. And then I think there was an item, oh, it was called magic note paper. Think like a banknote, but like blue, like it looks like magic. And you could use the magic note paper on an item, and it would turn it into a banknote. And the magic note paper itself stacks, so you could bring like 2,000 magic note paper. I think they cost about 1,000 each, and you could just fucking camp at frost dragons because they're 14k each. So you might lose 1,000 GP per, but you don't have to bank. And as long as you had like offensive prayers up, like you're fine. They're not gonna hurt you. So you could just fucking camp there and make bank. So I killed those, and then I killed dark beasts because they always had aggression. So I brought like a bone crusher. I had like an herb sack. What else did I have? There's a couple other items. I mean, I had like a familiar that would like pick up items for me. Like all I had to do was like alchemy them and pick up like 1 or 2 things. Yeah, you made those with invention. It was easy escape. Oh, 100%. Super easy. But dark beasts especially, I would just camp at because you made like 1 to 2 mil an hour, and it was like fully like it was just as AFK as old school RuneScape. And I killed them for a year straight once I maxed because I just wanted money. Like I would kill them for 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day if I was home, if I didn't have school or college. And I killed, it's not really a flex because it doesn't take any effort. Full AFK cannon with and chill with aggro pots. That's literally what I did. Keons. That's literally what I did. I killed 330,000 dark beasts on that account. And I remember one day just looking at it and being like, you know, there's really nothing to this. Like, I don't want to get better. I don't have Barrow's gloves. I don't have a fire cape. I don't have any desire to go get them when I can just sit here and make money. Oh, we get the Zammy spear. We get another Zammy spear. My god. That's a rip. Oh well. But no, I remember looking at it and I'm like, I don't have any desire to get better at this game. Like I just don't. Damn. Yeah, it is what it is. We're probably gonna see more of them. I'm not mad about it. They're gratzing me in the fucking clan chat. I'll just put an F. No, but I remember looking at it and I'm like, I don't have any desire to get better at this game. So when I started Ironman on old school, because I'd never played old school before. This game. I know. Watch, we're gonna get a back-to-back one and get another one to skill. But when I started in Iron on my like way back in the day, I remember like playing it and I'm like, dude, like everything feels good. Like, and this was before I like watched like a lot of creators and really like dove into the game or like was paying attention to updates. Like this was like very, very early on. It was like still like mentally the golden age where you're not really paying attention to shit and you're enjoying the game for what it is. And I hate to be that guy where, oh, irons are better, because they're not. I mean, mains have collection log now. You have combat achievements. I mean, it's a lot closer than people realize. I mean, main you could argue is better just because you don't have to like go fish and make like pots. You can just do PVM all the time. But there's something about needing to go everywhere and not even for unique sometimes, but just for the supplies. I mean, sometimes it's just nice. Like Sarachnis, yeah, I'm probably not killing Sarachnis on a main. But on an iron, okay, maybe I need red spider's eggs. So maybe I spend the day with my Aranea boots on and my Soul Reaper axe and maybe go sit at Sarachnis for, you know, 3, 4, 5 hours just because I need red spider's eggs. And it's like shit like that where like on a main account like that, there's no fucking reason to go do rip back to back. There's no reason to go do Sarachnis other than maybe like clue scrolls, but you can buy implinks. So it really is just like, what are you doing on main? You go do Tob all day, every single day, because it's just the best money in the game. Like I don't know, it just shit like that when I look at and I'm like, I just don't see how that's fun. Like why am I going to kill Krill on a main account? Why would I kill Giant Mole on a regular account? I mean, for pet, I guess. Like, so I mean, it's really that gets me hooked to this game mode. It's just fun, man. Not to mention the drops. I mean, you get. I really want to get eventually an Elysian shield on my Ironman, because I think having an Elysian shield on the Ironman, just holding that blue fucking magic shield, not magic, but the fact that it's like translucent and see-through, It's just so cool. Having an Elijah on an Ironman is just, it's so cool, man. It's just the drip is just ridiculous. But like on a main, like, yeah, it's expensive, but outside of that, like, I mean, what else is there? It's an expensive item. That's about it. And if I really wanted to, I'll just go work full time in real life for like a year, and then just go buy, I don't know, 50 bonds, 100 bonds, and just buy all the cool shit that I need. I don't actually need to play the game. Like, real life is a better moneymaker than anything on RuneScape. Like, if you buy 2 bonds, it's like 15 bucks. So if I work a job that's paying me $15 an hour, that's essentially, what, 35, 36 mil an hour? I mean, I'll just work a fucking job. Get RuneScape gold that way. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful here. I agree with how you feel. It's how I felt on my main when I was 124 combat with 80s in the stats. And desire the journey and only look towards what can give me the best items ASAP. As an Ironman, I'm really enjoying the game. It's just fun. Like, even like I said, like, a lot of people will bitch about like, oh, well, it's Chorescape and you have to go and you know, you have to go get supplies and you have to go fish and you have to go like make your own potions, and it's like, it's not even that bad, man. It's really not even that bad. I had Grazi Rapier and didn't touch top at all. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even here's the thing, right? Like, I know a lot of people play this game all day, every day. And so that's all they do. And I played the game all day for the most part, but I don't boss all day. You know what I mean? And like, if I'm playing another game, like I played a little bit of League of Legends last night. I played some Valorant. Sometimes I'll hop on, it's called Slapshot Rebound on Steam, like a hockey game. I mean, shit, my girlfriend got me like a handheld like game emulator that I asked her for, and it has Pokemon on it, and it has like New Super Mario Brothers. And when I booted up Super Mario Brothers, it was like nostalgic as fuck. I went and got all the coins on each level on the DS, and I was like, dude, like, this is so sick. Like, this takes me back. Like, I want to sit down and like actually play this like again, because you don't play like you used to when you were a kid. When you're a kid, you don't have like any obligations. Like, you'll sit down and play like Pokemon Pearl for like 10 hours, like not give it a second thought, just because you have all day. Versus in adulthood, you don't have all that time. I mean, I guess I do, because I work for myself, but you don't have that time the way you used to have that time when you were a kid. That part of the magic, I think, is what made gaming so like nice as a kid. Oh, I know those consoles. I love them. Yeah, they're just nostalgic, man. So you can get them on AliExpress for like 25 bucks. It's actually a really nice emulator. For like cheap as shit too. But anyway, like, people bitch about like the supply upkeep, like, oh, but I have to fish on, you're telling me I have to fish on my Ironman and I have to make potions on my, dude, just go fucking play Valorant, or go play Pokemon, or go play anything else. I mean, people like Elden Ring, people like that other game, it's similar to RuneScape. It's escaping me. It's on Steam. Path of Exile. People like to play Path of Exile. I think there's one more. I mean, fucking Minecraft. Go play Minecraft and just fish for a day. You're gonna, like, it's not that hard to keep up with. I hate being that guy that's like, oh, shut up. But like, it's actually not hard. Like, I did a bank video lately, and like, I was showing off. I have like 56,000 Karambons in this account, and like 33,000 anglerfish. People are like, how'd you get that? It's like, I sat down and I fished when I played other games. That's all I did. I don't even feel like I did that much fishing. I know I did, but it doesn't, excuse me, it doesn't feel like I did. Then Herbal, or watch a fucking movie. Like, I would say read a book, but that's, you couldn't read a book and do Herbal. You could read a book and fish. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the fact that I have a reason to sit there and fish casually is just sick. Because like the thing is, again, if I'm a main, I'm just gonna go do top and buy all my anglerfish. Why would I ever fish anglerfish on a fucking account? It's just a waste of time. I feel like for myself with Ironman, it's more nostalgic. It brings me back to a time where a lot of dumb people run the game and I had to be self-sufficient. Yeah. I mean, it just gives you, for me, it just gives me a reason to go work on stuff, you know? And that's what I like, you know? Like, without, you don't ever want to feel like you're wasting your time, you know? So maybe on a main, it's like, well, I could go do, like, 1 or 2 tobs and go buy, you know, 3 hours worth of anglerfish, or if I would get a unique, maybe, you know, even more. But on an iron, it's like, it's never a bad thing to do a lot of these things, and a lot of them are chill. Fishing anglers is chill. It's so chill. I can go play Valorant, I can go watch a movie, I can go work. I do eBay. I have 7,000 products on my eBay page. Go work on my eBay and fish anglers on the left. And it keeps me, it actually, funny enough, I found that when I was in school and when I do work for myself, I'm more focused when I have RuneScape up on the side and I'm AFKing, because I feel like I'm making progress and I'm not wasting my time at all, because I'm playing RuneScape, but I'm also working on my own shit, basically. It's just satisfying. It just feels good, you know? It definitely feels more nostalgic though, Cirque. I will agree with that. What I think's crazy is, like, so many people are into collection logging, but not into Ironman. It also reminds me of old school RPGs where I would spend days grinding levels. Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, those games gave me a purpose and a drive. Games nowadays hype you up and it dies out within a month. Well, that's because, I mean, I should make a whole video on this, to be honest. It's because a lot of games nowadays are meant to either get money out of you, keep you playing, or both. And it really sucks, because I've watched certain games that I, quite honestly, I love, fall into these traps and not come back, either not come back from them or just completely fall off the face of the earth. I mean, as popular and as successful as Fortnite is, I mean, you go look at the battle pass on Fortnite, you have daily missions, or else you're not going to complete the battle pass. So now you, as a person, right, you feel like, it's not that your time is being devalued, but you feel like an obligation almost to play. And this FOMO almost, that if I don't play Fortnite today and I don't go do my challenges, I'm not going to be able to get, you know, fucking Bart Simpson or whatever the fuck it is for the month for this battle pass. And then to make things worse, to make it even worse, you have to pay for the battle pass. So they have you paying for nothing. They have you paying for that obligation to come in every day and play, and it just feels like shit. RuneScape doesn't have that. When my girlfriend and I, we moved in now, we live together, but when we were dating, I would come visit because she's like 4 hours away. So I would drive over to her place, just 4 hours away. And I remember I would, like, not log it for a day or two, or, you know, 3, 4, or 5 days, however long I was staying. And sometimes I would do farming contracts just to feel slightly productive. But I never felt like I was missing anything. I never felt like I was, like losing out on something I could get, or, you know, that I was going to come back to the game and, you know, everyone was going to have something I didn't have. I mean, barring, like, you know, holiday events that they do, and that's few and far between. I mean, there really isn't much that you're going to miss out if you just don't play for a couple days. So I mean, I think that's, I mean, on a personal level, that's kind of what gives RuneScape this charm that for me is really kind of quite important. And then not to mention like all the other stuff. I mean, the developers are fantastic. I mean, the hooded Slayer helm that we're seeing come into the game is literally, or I guess it's pulled right now, but it's gonna pass. That came purely off of just a suggestion that someone said, you know what, I think this is cool, and the community went, fucking want that, and it got a ton of upvotes on Reddit, obviously, and now it's getting pulled. I mean, even sailing, like they did those sailing changes to salvaging, they absolutely butchered salvaging, and the community called them out on it, and Jagex literally took a step back and went, whoa, we fucked up. We just want to acknowledge, hey, we fucked up. We're making these changes. We're going to revert some of this stuff. We're going to keep this how it is, but we're going to revert all this stuff. We're going to make a couple other changes, and then we're going to do this to make it better. That's fucking good. The confidence that we have with this development team, it's just so cool. OSRS has the perfect horizontal progression. I'm grinding barrows because I can still use barrows for a lot of things. Old content is still good to do. Games like WoW is vertical where you have to rush. Yeah, exactly. Like Keon said, agree. Yeah, and I mean that's part of like the bigger issue. You know, I have two of my closer friends play World of Warcraft, or at least one of them used to. One of them doesn't play anymore, but he was telling me because the other guy wants him to get back into it because there's like a new season, and he's like, dude, I don't feel like grinding out a whole nother character, and I don't want to do like this whole thing where, you know, after a month and a half, like I'm gonna go hard for like a month and then it's all just gonna be gone and not worth my time. And that's honestly why we saw such a big surge in players from World of Warcraft. I don't think people realize, like, it wasn't just content creators that came over from World of Warcraft. It was like players from that game came over and started playing RuneScape because they realized, like, oh, like, you know, I'm gonna go do whatever, Monkey Madness 1. When I get that Dragon Scimitar, I have that Dragon Scimitar permanently, and I no longer have to worry about that being devalued. Yeah, I played WoW for the longest time. See, I never played it. I always heard about it, and I was always jealous that that RuneScape didn't have... I felt like it didn't have like the notoriety that World of Warcraft had. I felt like it was almost like a baby brother to World of Warcraft. Not in a literal sense, but more in like a popularity sense. I felt like if you asked anybody, like, oh, have you heard of World of Warcraft? People would be like, oh yeah, I've heard of World of Warcraft. But if you ask people about old school RuneScape or just RuneScape, it was never like, oh yeah, I've heard of that. It sometimes was, but it depends where you are as well. But it used to be that you had to grind gear every expansion, but they moved that to every patch. I mean, it just sounds even worse. Every patch is more often, isn't it? But yeah, I know it was every expansion. But then it would make the old gear, like, terrible, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I mean, and that's ultimately the problem. There was an interesting video, if you guys know Sebe, or have heard of him. He did a podcast with Theory-Wise, who dives into like game development and whatnot. And there's a slight problem going on in RuneScape right now. I wouldn't say it's like the worst thing in the world, but it is a slight problem. And I guess maybe it's not like a huge problem, but it's definitely like an interesting discussion. Theory-Wise was also an ex-WoW player. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I was listening to him last night. I didn't finish the podcast, but I was making dinner, and I was like, instead of sitting here and just making, like, cooking, I was like, why don't I like fucking put a headphone in and fucking listen to a podcast? So I did. But Theory-Wise was talking to Sater about game development, and specifically in old school, how the reason like the mid game is so good in RuneScape is because you get really powerful upgrades in a pretty reasonable amount of time, versus at the end game, which is where I'm at, you're putting in more time, but you're not seeing upgrades I guess mean as much. It doesn't feel like they hold that like weight, where you go from like a rune scimitar to like a dragon scimitar or a whip, even the zombie axe from like a rune scimitar, like the weight that holds, just from a pure power level, is just crazy. And more importantly, they're meaningful. Exactly. Yeah. So he was saying part of what's going to happen in old school, like later down the line, is like it's going to be tougher to come out with like decent gear, because like people have to grind a long time for it, but you can only make it so strong. I will say one thing that WoW is a unique game. The combat's awesome, but I feel like old school is more complex at times. Gear switching, prayers, and mechanics and boss fights. Yeah, I've heard from, I think Theory-Wise was saying it too, like RuneScape's a very tough game. Like it's mechanically tougher than WoW. And that's the thing that I've always said is like, you don't have to, like, people are gonna compare the two because they're both MMOs, but you don't have to compare the two, right? Like, at the end of the day, they are different games. They fill different niches, and they both can be good in their own way without necessarily having to like pick one over the other. You know what I mean? Like in the same way that I can play like Rocket League and RuneScape, you can play RuneScape and WoW and take different things from it. I mean, I know there's certain WoW players that will play like that expansion, and then once they're done with the expansion, they go fuck off and play old school RuneScape. And that's just their thing. Why did I camp such low fucking health? I had a bunch of food. What's crazy to me is like, once you actually start to learn it, like RuneScape's not that hard. Like Phosani's Nightmare is like one of the hardest solo fights in the game. Like, it's hard because if you fuck up, you're getting hit really hard, but it's actually not that bad. Like, I feel like some people are just babies when it comes to like difficulty. Not to be like too blunt or anything. The other thing is that MMOs are heavily dependent on teams. Aside from TOB, you can take out of your time to learn something and solo it. Yeah, I mean, that's something I've said specifically I want to see in RuneScape more, is just team based. I want to see a team based raid. And it sucks because if you're doing a team based raid, especially as an Ironman, because honestly we have so many Iron players that you do have to keep them in mind. It's tough to do a team raid because so many people want solo content, and so many people complain that, like, you know, oh, I can't, you know, I don't have a team to do TOB, so how am I going to do TOB on my Iron? Like, and I get that frustration. I truly do. So it can be hard to like want to design that, but I would love if there was actually designated roles that you could, like, one person in TOB picks, like almost like BA, where there's designated roles. Like, you have to pick your role in the raid and then go take care of that. Doing WoW raids is extremely toxic for that same reason. For what reason? That you have to, like, that you want to grind gear, but it's just hard to find teams. I mean, one reason that my buddy specifically doesn't want to get back into WoW is because, like, when they would raid, he would say, like, you know, they schedule times because everyone's an adult, has like lives. You rely so heavily on others that if someone fucks up, you get booted. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, that also creates that kind of environment too, so it can be tough. Your class can become obsolete or OP. Yeah, I get that. But I've said in RuneScape, it would be so cool. It would have to be done like very, very well. But it would be so cool if they had a raid where, like, okay, maybe like similar to, again, BA or Barbarian Assault. Maybe you do have a defender role and a healer role and an attacker role. And maybe it's just those 3, and maybe you know, some people are like, oh, it's better to run 2 tank rolls and an attack roll than a healer. And some people are like, no, it's better to run 2 attackers, a tank, and a healer. And you know, maybe it is a little bit heavily like team based instead. I don't go there. I don't know why I'm going there. Maybe it is a little bit more team based versus like, you know, most content in this game is solo. It's tough to call though, because like if you need an item on your iron but it's a fucking team raid, it's like I can't find a team, I actively just can't go for this item, and that's kind of the tough issue to solve. But at the end of the day, it is an MMO, so it can be really tough. Like Keon said, the big issue they had is that they would track your damage, healing, tanking, eating, mechanic fuck-ups with add-ons, their version of plugins. The raiders would know who's underperforming and ban you from the raid. Oh wow, so it was like super toxic then because of that. I love healing. I'm a heal slut in all MMO games. I always enjoyed on League of Legends. You build like a very high attack speed, like lifesteal build. I used to love that shit. Sekion said same. Yeah, it show's annoying. One fuck up and you're kicked out of the raid. So they expect you to play like perfect, basically. Yeah, it sounds rough. It sounds toxic as fuck. I mean, how are you supposed to learn it at that point? It sounds tough. Even in PvP, you can track everything. It's just a formula game. I mean, yeah, and at that point, like, I mean, it gets to the point where, like, you're adding different variables to, like, give it complexity and make it interesting. But I would almost be like, I would almost rather go up to someone and just flip a coin. Be like, yo, you wanna, instead of doing all this bullshit, you wanna just flip a coin and see who wins. Like, it gets to that point where it's like why are we like, because like you get that complex, it's just not fun anymore. It almost reminds me of PvP and RuneScape in the sense that like so many people were, why can't I kill this thing? What the fuck? My god. So many people at the start of the game were doing PvP more than they are now. And you take a look at it and you're like, okay, well, like, people just didn't know better back then. So, like, yeah, you're gonna get some shitters that you can just absolutely fuck up in PvP, but OSRS is a rhythm formula, but wow, it's just here's a script, your rotation, stop the enemy from casting here, stand here, and GG. Okay, I see what you're saying. A lot more scripted than RuneScape. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound like, and that's why it's just never been my game. Like, I don't know what it was. I felt like I could just tell though. And I think what sucks is like you do have to create. You have to create the game somehow. It has to be based off of something somehow, or have some type of I guess like formula or like building blocks to build the game off of. The same way RuneScape has rhythm, I guess that's more of like a formula game. But it sucks because it creates stuff like this where you once you break it down and you know how it works, it's like it's just stupid. Yeah, PvP is fun with friends. World PvP was so fun. Oh yeah, it was great. But now I think it almost suffers from this odd, like, I don't even know if dichotomy is the right word, but this odd like angle almost of, well, everyone knows what, you know, what we're doing, and you know everyone has it all figured out, so it makes it stale because you just feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. Like, I would almost find it more interesting if PvP, if there's like a PvP mode where the enemy's items, you both are forced to stand next to each other, and the items are hidden. I can't see what weapon my opponent has on. I can't see what he's praying against. Now, I don't know what I should need to swap against. I don't know if I'm praying against the right thing, unless I get smacked. I would almost find that more interesting. It wouldn't require as much skill. It'd be more arcadey, but it's like, oh, he has, you know, his scoring crossbow out, let me switch to ranged. Oh, he's pulling out this, let me, like, venge that, or whatever. Like, I don't know, it's very, like, oh, I know exactly what to do. And, like, people mix it up with, like, fake swaps and whatnot, but, like, there's only so much you can do with it, I feel like. And that's why it's so solved nowadays and so technical. Because people know how to maximize everything. Ironically, that's why, like, I forget who I was talking to about it, but that's why the wilderness is just so hard to update and so hard to solve the problem of, because you have this game where, like, if people are involved with the rewards and killing people is involved with the rewards, it can be exploited. Keon said it, learning how to PvP is such a steep learning curve, at least for me. No, it was pretty steep for me too, and like I don't even quite remember how to do it. LMS is really good for practicing. Worth. And the PvP community is a bunch of purists too. Yeah, of course they are. But LMS specifically is really fun. But I understand where they're coming from. Yeah, no, so do I. But interestingly enough, that's why, like, wilderness is just so hard to balance, because if you get a reward for killing someone, people are just gonna abuse it. Cirque said, I'm an old PvP head, but seeing new people doing the Michael Jackson run and walk under you is insane. Yeah, I mean, there's just some crazy stuff nowadays. And some of it's like, alright, like, fair game, like, well played, like, whatever. But there's other times where you look at it and you're like, dude, why am I even trying? Like, how is this fun? Like, you're just doing this and absolutely wrecking me. And it's like, what the fuck is the point? I mean, that's part of why, again, like, wilderness, like, unless you're geared for PvP, like, the PvPer is just gonna win. If I'm there to do a boss, I'm there to do a boss. I'm not there to defend myself. And I mean, it's a little bit easier nowadays with the Void Waker. You can catch people really off guard with the Void Waker, but still, I mean, it just... But, like, you also don't want to add a reward. Like, Cirque, let's say... I don't know how you got Void Waker. Because I fucking spooned it. But let's say I get an extra 1 mil. If you kill if you're there to do PvP, or if you're there to do PVM, and no way, OMG, what would happen? Like Keon said, I was one of the top PvPers as a tank because I had formula to one-hit KO. Yeah, you had it down to a science. Once you have it down to a science, it's free. Cirque, what are you, oh my godding? The me spooning it? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, oh, in Neverwinter? I see, Zykeons. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's probably similar to old school in the sense that once you figure it out, it's just free. Cirque said that you got spooned, that's crazy. Spoon all the good shit, man. Spoon all the good shit. I spooned... Bofa, Scythe, Shadow, Dragon Warhammer, Ranger Boots, Void Waker, Dragon Claws. I could just keep going. Like, I honestly, I feel bad for people that go dry at Bofa. I think that's one of the shittiest fucking grinds in the game when it comes to, like, breaking someone's mental. Dude, 6.8 bill is insane though. Oh, I appreciate it. It is a shell of what I want it to be. I want to get that bank so much higher than it is right now, and I have so many big plans for this game. It's just Ironman specifically is such a long game. It's such a long game mode. But I have big plans for this account. It's just a matter of getting it there. It's a fucking grind. But I will say, like, genuinely, here's the thing, right? First off, I'm not going anywhere. When it comes to real life, like, my girlfriend doesn't want kids. So like I don't have to worry about that, and I'm self-employed, so I'm gonna be playing this game. I'm in it for the long haul. Like, I genuinely want streaming to be like a huge part of my life, and like make a name for myself and get known for something in old school. So if you guys want to have some fun and fuck around and you know, chill here with me, like, we're in for some fun. But 6.8 bill, I look at that sometimes, Ikeons, and I'm like, how the fuck did I get to 6.8 bill? Like, this is crazy. Turk said I like wildy bosses. They're not hard. The hardest boss mechanic going against Auto Block. Yeah, basically. No, I really like the wildy bosses too. And like, I remember when they were reworking them, I was like, no, like, don't rework the wilderness bosses. Like, there's a little charm in the fact that you have to like set it up and do this and do that. And then they came out with like what they have now and the baby versions and everything, and I was like, okay, this is kind of sick. Like, I actually, like, I want to go back to Calvarion eventually, just for the fuck of it. But there's just, I just have so much more I want to do before I get to that point. I love fighting Cal. No, Cal's so much fun to fight. It's such a fun fight. Like, I genuinely will go and go for pet eventually. I need to go over there, but I hate PvPers. Do you have a Royal Seed Pod? The Royal Seed Pod, you can teleport up to 30 wilderness, and the second you see a PKer, you just tap the Royal Seed Pod, and you're out. You just gotta be quick. And then if you miss the Royal Seed Pod, just, I mean, you can try to run away, but just accept that you're gonna die. Yeah. I mean, just hover it. Like no bullshit, just that, Zykeons, or as much as it sucks, because I'm sure you're probably not there yet, or probably not close. I mean, maybe I'm underestimating you, but 2350 Total Worlds, the new ones, are, it's a safe haven. It's chill as fuck in these worlds. 2350 Total Worlds are chill as shit. There's, I think, Mr. No Sleep. I'm just fucking slouching again. You guys gotta posture check me on that shit. Mr. No Sleep did a video recently of the Wildy Agility course on 2350 Total Worlds, and he was like, dude, I was here for a while. There's no PKers on 2350 Total Worlds. 2125 at the moment. Okay. You got a ways to go. You got what, 225 levels? So yeah, I mean, you ain't that far off compared to a lot of people, but you're not like super close either. Smacked around here. Easiest setup, I bring Sammy Robe, Zombie Axe, or Team Ace, Nezzy Helm, Amulet of Power. I rarely get PK'd and got 79 kills at Calvarion. Damn. 79 isn't bad. Pretty solid. Yeah, Calvarion's fun. I love getting KC and stupid shit for no reason at all. Like, I still do my Hespori kills. Look at this shit. I have 859 Hespori kills. Like, why? Why the fuck would you go and do that? It's like, gives farming XP, gives seeds. On an Ironman, seeds are good. So why not? Why not go kill Hespori for fun? Because then when people see that, they're gonna be like, damn, you have 859 Hespori kills? Like, yeah. Also do kills in the morning or at night. That's fair. Thank you for reminding me to do Hespori today. Dude, Hespori is peak content. Absolute peak content. I mean, even like just weird shit like Bryophyta and an Obor. Like, I would love to get like a couple hundred KC in those bosses just for the fuck of it. Just for people to open my account and be like, why do you have this? So, I mean, I feel like it's gonna take a while before anything substantial happens on YouTube or Twitch, but it's fun and I have the time, so I would love to try to make something out of this, you know. And not even for the money aspect. Like I said, I'm self-employed. I don't like need the money. Like, money's tight for me, but like I'm okay, especially like once my student loans are paid off, I'll be fucking chilling. But just for the fun of it, just to do something with your life, kind of thing. You hear about the bot farms at Wildy bosses and clans going to wipe them out? How recent is it? I don't think specifically, Cirque, no. There's PKers that are just going and wiping bot farms out. That's fucking hilarious. Maybe a week or two ago, I've heard about the corporate one. What's the corporate one? Is that Keon's? Oh, is it Corpo? I haven't heard about that at all. Interesting. What's even more an interesting conversation with that? I'm curious if there's any gold farming going around. Do you mind if I link a YouTube video to it? Nah, you're good. Link a video. You can link a video. I'll check. I'll open it and pause it and see what I can see out of it. No, as long as you're not spamming shit, you're good. It's not like we have like a million people in here. It's not like you're self-promoting or doing something stupid. So yeah, go for it. Let's see. Who's it by? Oh, Sir Pugger, huh? Good old Sir Pugger. Amount of bots are actually maybe going to go on my main. Well, for a while we had to worry about they had the whole like bots reporting players thing and people getting banned and shit for killing bots. I was like, my god. I was like, I'd rather just stay away from bots, man. I'm like, this shit's fucking out of hand. That's just out of control. It really is. It's just crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, it was a while ago. I think you're probably fine now. But I was thinking like, I wonder how many of those PKers are getting banned because the bots are just spam reporting them. The one guy had like a bot script that like if you like killed his bots or attacked his bots, his bot or any of the other ones in the proximity of him, if there was like a couple, would go and just spam report you before getting banned. Cirque said my only issue with bots is at Puro. I mean, I never go to Puro, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it is annoying as shit on Puro. It's wild. Yeah, it's absolutely just wild shit, dude. It is kind of crazy when you think about it. Probably have like 2 more, and then we got a bank real quick. Oh, I gotta grab those seeds too. It's a big problem. Unless you're an Ironman, I guess. Doesn't affect my game. I mean, not to get political, but like even like if you guys saw the Venezuela attacks from the US when we captured like their president. Not for better, not for worse. I'm taking a neutral stance on that. I honestly don't know enough about it, but people were saying, they were like, oh, like If we're bombing Venezuela, like, how does that affect the RuneScape economy? Because of bot farms, dude. I was like, oh my god, like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, dude. Like, some people care about this game more than fucking politics. I saw that comment on Reddit. Yeah, dude, I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, bruh. Like, some people, man. Well, you really just give a shit about the RuneScape economy more about versus fucking fucking politics. Imagine caring about a digital MMO game over someone's actual lives. Oh my god. I mean, so there's some pretty shit people out there, man. Like, I mean, I think what's tough when it comes to having empathy towards people is just there's so many people. Like, you can have like empathy for people, but like, you don't know them. You don't know them the same way their family knows them. So I mean, you can have empathy towards them, and like, I feel horrible for like people that have to go through that shit, but like, it's also not, it genuinely is not my, I was gonna say problem, but that's not the right word. It's not my life. I'm not living that. It's not like, I don't know. I don't fear that the same way that like I fear shit in the US. Like, in my head, I'm like, oh, that sucks. And then I realize that I can't do anything about it, and I go play. Versus for them, it's like, I mean, there's 7 billion people in the world. Like, you don't have the mental capability to process that much empathy towards other people. I mean, you just don't. I mean, you don't for your own family, you know, in some cases. I mean, you have enough like family members, like, I don't know, like, it just, we're only human. That's kind of it's kind of my bottom line of and what, like, the point that I'm trying to make. So you can feel bad for people, you can have empathy for people, but that doesn't directly have to translate with like direct empathy, you know? Versus like, you know, people play RuneScape, so if it affects their gameplay, they're gonna feel stronger about that, and that doesn't mean they're a bad person. It's almost just like an unfortunate circumstance or like a weird reality. Kind of dystopian, honestly, but it's just the way that it goes sometimes, I feel like. I think the other thing that's interesting, if you look into psychology studies, there's a study that found that people are more empathetic towards animals than humans at large because, sorry, excuse me, at large because animals are a little bit more helpless than humans. So like, if you see like an animal struggling, like, you're more likely to go help than like a human. But someone else pointed out that like another aspect of that I guess puzzle or problem is that animals typically don't do as much fucked up stuff humans do, so you feel kind of like safe to go help an animal because you know they didn't do anything evil, versus humans, like, humans do some evil shit. So like, have empathy towards animals is easy. Humans you just don't care about. Let me get this kill started and then I care more for the innocent people caught in the crossfire. The ones who are doing harm, it is hard to have empathy. Oh yeah, I mean, look, if you're a piece of shit and you're contributing to these issues, I don't have empathy for you. You're gonna get what's coming to you, and that's unfortunately the reality of it. And you know, people might have different words to call me for that, but doing stupid shit or being a dumbass or you know, I don't know, just acting in bad intentions, then no, I don't give a shit about you. You're gonna get what's coming to you in one way or the other. I definitely feel bad for the people in the crossfire. I mean, there's pictures. There was one picture, I think, of a little girl who was standing outside of her house that just burned down, and her parents either fled or died in the fire, and she was just like in tears. And like, it's one of those things where you like, fucking damn it, holy shit, it's one of those things where like you literally get goosebumps. Like it like pains you because you're like, holy fuck, like that kid is like scarred, dude. Like that's fucked. Like, and it's like genuinely like sad. But like the thing is, like, you have no way of keeping in touch with that kid. You're gonna feel bad in that moment seeing that photo, and then you're like, the only thing you can do is go about your daily life. So like, again, like even like in a case like that, like there genuinely is only so much you can do in the level of empathy, or in the realm of empathy, I should say. And I think that's almost a good thing. I think if we were capable of feeling more when it came to that, I think then it would almost do more harm than good, because you would just feel like shit all the time. Like I told my girlfriend this because she was reading like just a ton of like, not bad shit, but just like bad news on like Twitter and news outlets and whatnot. And I told her, I'm like, you need to just like take a step back. Like we weren't made to like consume this much news at the rate that we do. Like, if you go back to before cell phones and before all that shit, like you didn't know what was going on in Ireland until it made a news headline and it made its way over to here. So maybe it happened a month or two ago, but until it makes its way over here, you're not going to hear about that. Versus if there's a if there's a bombing in a different country overseas, you'll hear about it the same day, if not the same, within 10 minutes of it happening. Someone tweeted it out and everybody in the world has heard about it. I don't think that's a good thing. I think that makes for a very negative atmosphere where you constantly kind of see things in a negative light, where, oh my god, all these bad things are happening. It's like, it's a numbers game. Of course there's gonna be bad shit happening. It's a fucking numbers game. You got 7 billion people in the world, of course there's bad shit that's gonna happen. Yeah, I agree with stepping back and not being consumed about news. A big portion of the news is sharing negative things. Humans are attracted to that. Yeah, I mean, it just gets, again, it gets attention, and news outlets, you know, they make their money off of clicks because of ads. So of course, like, you know, what gets the most clicks? Well, bad news. Like, okay, well, you know, now that we can profit off of something like that, it just opens it up for even more. I deleted social media and I'm staying out of politics. Yeah, I stay out of politics. I mean, if stuff pops up, I'll look at it, but I don't go out of my way to kind of find politics. And even then, I'm so desensitized to it, I genuinely just don't even care. I just tend to ignore it. Some people think it's kind of morbid. But I just can't anymore. It's not good for your mental health. My life has been much less stressed. I used to be really into it. Yeah. Yeah, mine too. It's been nice. I don't think it's morbid at all. No, morbid in the sense of like you'll hear about like a shooting or like a bombing, and you're like, you literally just read it and you're like, whatever. I guess that's the world we live in, though. It's not morbid, it's just kind of a shame. Desensitized. Maybe morbid isn't the right word. Maybe you're right. The only thing that I've been challenged on with that... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Not morbid, kind of like a level of like depression, or it's a depressing thought to think that like we are so desensitized to it that you just shrug it off. But that's what you have to do. I mean, I'll give you a comparison, right? So in RuneScape, right now we have, how many people are online? We have 213,000 people playing. As Ikeon said, agreed, we're constantly bombarded with news and people are so politicized that it's rough to even say anything. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've said too, and I don't think this is a hot take. I think more people need to like internalize this. When you talk about politics, you should be talking about the end goal of what you're trying to accomplish. I think most people will say like, we need to do this, and people take it and run with it. And I can give an example without being controversial, believe it or not. So when there's like a school shooting that happens, you get a lot of people that are on both sides of the fence. oh, we need more gun control, we need less gun control. I'm not going to comment on that, but we need more, we need less, whatever. When in reality, if I'm having a conversation with someone, and this is my approach to it, and I don't think this is controversial at all. I think this is how it should be. I'm gonna go up to that person. I'm gonna say, okay, what's your stance? They're gonna tell me, you know, we need more or less, and I'm gonna say, right, what's your goal in doing that? And of course, when it comes to school shootings, it's gonna say, well, I want school to be safer. I want to bring school shootings down. I want there to be less of the school shootings. And then if I agree with that, with the more gun control, or I agree with the less gun control, my reaction is going to be like, I agree. I think there should be less school shootings, and I think schools should be safer. I think point blank, everybody, unless you're probably a psychopath, is going to agree with that stance. So now, instead of arguing with each other over, okay, there's more, you know, we need more gun control, we need less gun control. Now the argument is, how do we make schools safer? But you know, the person that you're conversing with wants the same end goal as you. And that's something that I think people fail to acknowledge, or don't really like discuss as much, and it should be. We should be starting there. Because then you're not gonna scream at someone. You're both trying to get to the same end goal. Just the means of getting there is different, but that's not a bad thing. It's two people that want the same thing but just don't see eye to eye on how to get there. So now you can try to accomplish that goal together, even if you do disagree on stuff, instead of just fucking arguing over it. Pointless. Anyway, I'll give the RuneScape thing too before I start a kill, because I'm gonna go to the bathroom in a second. But with RuneScape, we have 213,000 people online. I guarantee if every single person that was online went and did a Barrows run, went and did a Krill kill, went and did a Fosani kill, the amount of items that are going to come into the game is going to be a ton. You're going to get a ton of items if every single person online right now went and did a Fosani kill. Because you have 213,000 people playing. It's a numbers game. And you could look at that and be like, wow, there's this boss drops items really commonly. It's like, no, there's just a lot of people playing. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with news. It's like, wow, there's bad things that happen all the time. It's like, no, bad stuff doesn't happen all the time. It happens every day because there's a lot of fucking people in the world. And that's kind of, I think people forget that. I don't know. Anyway, let me go to the bathroom, and then we'll do some more krill. So I'll be like a minute. Feel free to keep chatting. I'll read comments when I get back. we're back. Start doing some more Zammy here. Guess we drink one of these and just go in. But yeah, it's all really interesting the way people go about all of it. Me? Just say, does that kill? Pretty good. Alright, we can play legs first. Alright. Damn, that's a lot of people on right now. 213? I refresh. Does it go up or down? 214. Okay, it goes up. Wow. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I feel like I'm always yawning on stream. I look like a fucking idiot. Alright. Our start tile. And we're good. I really don't even need this tile to be marked, but unmark it. Fuck it. Mark it. Pick. Alright. Damage. There. There we go. Nothing. We're at 480, so we're getting somewhere. We're slowly closing in on 500. But nothing yet. Still coming in. back. Take it. Hit. 47. Yeah, 2 big hits. Nothing. We're gonna get this hill. We have to get it eventually, so. Gotta get it eventually. I wouldn't mind another Godsword shard blade, or another Godsword shard to make the blade. We need the second shard. And we can make one more blade, and then we can have the ZGS without having to swap the hilts, which is ultimately what I do want. So hopefully we get that before the hilt. That'd be kind of nice. I guess we could keep going afterwards, but I can just do it on my own time, actually. I guess it doesn't really matter. Clean up the floor a little bit. Good. Next kill we go. No. Hit? Holy shit. Yo, at least this is chill. That's the best thing. Ooh, we can use the alter next kill. Cirque said just saw Dave's Hot Check-In is doing a Fallout collab. You get a 3D printed stim pack. Yo, what? Hold on. I gotta see that. No way. Yeah, that's kind of sick though. That's really funny. I see the toy. That's pretty funny actually. That's smart. It looks so dope for like what it is. I didn't play much Fallout. I played a lot of Skyrim. If you played Skyrim, I have to get it now. You do have to get it now. If not for nothing, you do at least have to go and get one. You know. I've also never had Dave's Hot Chicken. Believe it or not. I don't know how far the closest one is to me. Let me check while I do this kill. Actually, you gotta be curious. Oh! How did I not get poisoned and hit on that? What the fuck? 30 miles. Okay. It's actually low, like less than I thought. How is it there? I haven't had it. I've heard pretty good things about it. That's really funny though. That's really funny actually. Pretty good. Do you like spicy food? An order from DoorDash, but I heard from someone that a Dasher said they gave it to someone else by accident. Interesting, interesting. Define spicy. Like, I like hot chicken is pretty like buffalo chicken. Like that's good. I don't like super spicy foods, but like buffalo chicken, like yeah, I'll have some buffalo chicken. Coins. And you like it there? Okay. I'll have to try next time next time I visit my parents, maybe I'll drive up that way instead of northeast, maybe I'll go like north and grab that first and then make the drive. Do a little pit stop. I'll at you on Discord or something. Oh shit. Fucked up. I don't have fucking health. I don't have food either. I thought I had a little bit more time than that. What the fuck? I don't know your space level, but try like mild and then, or light mild and then do mild. Okay. There's a light mild. I see. Whatever like regular buffalo sauce is usually my like. I like the. I do like mild, like Frank's Red Hot. That's typically my baseline. So, if light mild is similar to like Frank's Red Hot, then that's probably fine. Come on. I need to kill this thing now. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm gonna avoid this meleeer. There we go. mean, that sounds good though. Do they have what kind of chicken do they have? Like, what's the like their staple? Actually, I'll look up the menu. Hold on. I could probably do mild. Probably be fine. Those actually look good though. I don't want to try it now. Maybe I'll have to make a pit stop. It does sound pretty good. We should totally do a Fosani grind, but that would a Fosani grind might actually fucking break me. There we go. Gonna move these. Doing pretty good though. Are we at 4? We're at 46. Wow. I can't believe how quick KC stacks up if you just sit there and camp it. It's kind of crazy. It really does just fly up. Most people don't realize just how quick it'll fly up. Shit. There we go. There we go. If I could hit, maybe. Be nice. Yeah, there we go. we go. I have to kill this guy first. We got 30 seconds. It drops so much Lantidime. I barely even need Lantidime. But it gives you so much. I don't understand why it's Lantidime and not like something else. Nice. Let's see what we get. Hilt. Nothing. We do get more restores though. Restores are good. It'll give us a little bit more trip length, which is nice. Restore a prayer from the altar. It's a freebie. Don't go dry, Moose said. I'm probably gonna go dry, Moose. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're having fun though. It's been fun. I've been having a lot of fun doing Krill. Yo, Finest with the check-in. What is up, my man? Why would you do that? What, have fun? I know, right? Why would I have fun? Go dry? I probably will. I deserve to go dry somewhere though, low-key. I've spooned enough places. Finest with the check-in. Moose, you gotta use the check-in. Finest just got my zombie axe. Hell yeah. Congrats, my guy. Zombie axe is very, very good. It's a pretty big upgrade, to be honest. But no, I genuinely, I might not go that dry, but like I don't think I'm gonna get this by 5:12. I think I'm gonna end up taking a little bit of time here. I think it's gonna take a minute to get anywhere when it comes to the hill. I think it might like 700-800 kc, even 900 maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. Fine. I don't mind though. I genuinely think like I can't be lucky everywhere. So eventually I have to pick a place to go dry, or I have to find a place I'm gonna go dry at, right? Right? I'm like 3-0. Nothing like 4 zeros to start the fight. There we go. Should be it. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Antidime seeds. We're lucky. Go. Plenty of food on the ground, plenty of restores. Chilling right now. Absolutely chilling. Yeah, we've been up to 11. 2 hours, 11 minutes we've been live already. That's wild. Does not feel like that. Feels like it's been like an hour. Boom. We're murdering him this kill. What the fuck? That's crazy. Alright, keep going. Nice. Get anything. Why would we get something? Why would we do that when we could just go dry? Alright, off to kill some greater demons. Cirque said grats on the zombie axe. Hell yeah, Cirque. We love seeing the support. We love to see the support. But off to kill some greater demons. That's fun. Said, what was your KC? That's a good question, actually. Did he spoon the zombie axe? I know he plays a main Cirque, so he may have just bought it. But he also likes to do some weird shit. He doesn't use scimitars, so maybe he did just go grind it. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, we shall await his answer. What if he just never talks again? Never heard from again. Pull up the loot tracker. Yeah, basically. Thanks, Cirque. Nah, I don't have the smithing to make it. I just bought it. Okay, he bought it. Still big, though. Big upgrade. What were we using before? The sulfur blades? Or what we were rocking before? You know how to find this specific enemy on Loot Tracker? Do? I don't think so. I normally just sit there and sift through it, or I just go kill one more and then it'll put it at the top. But if you're searching through it, I don't know quite how to do that. And we get coins. 493 KC, but we're 7 away from 500 kills. And life has never been better, right? Gotten like 200, or not 200. We've gotten like 2 Zammy spears in like 400 KC. So technically dry on those. But no, I don't know how to find a specific one on Loot Tracker. Yeah, sulfur blades. So when I got my 65 attack, I saved up some money. Pretty much 1 mil, which is a lot for my account. A little over a month in the first time playing Ironman one day. You very well could. Ironman's a lot of fun. Lots of fun. Not for everybody though. Experience the game how it is, and don't be afraid to create an iron, but don't be afraid to stick with what you like as well. You know? Oh, there's still a minute left? How did I not see that? That's not what I want. Yeah. Gotta learn the content first. I mean, I learned everything on Ironman. Just saying. Definitely do not have to learn it first. You can, but you don't have to. Damn, I am smoking crow right now. Good thing I show. It's a good thing I share all of my big drops with my iron partner. I got mine at 677 kills. That's not too bad, Cirque. Under drop rate, so you always take the under drop rate kills, you know. Or Lantidime. So I'm gonna be swimming in Lantidime seeds from this place. My God. Oh, let me grab. Might as well grab this. Just play any sports. There's any sport players here, athletes, if you will. Cirque said I'm doing group iron. It's honestly a lot of fun and more appealing to have someone to progress with. We're like Goku and Vegeta. Hell yeah. Group iron sounds cool, but I don't have anyone that plays. Playing for a second would be annoying. Begged him to make an iron with me after he maxed. Oh, let's go, Cirque. Moose said nah. What are you talking about, sports, Moose? You can play anything? RuneScape's a sport, right? Guys, is RuneScape a sport? Am I an athlete for doing this? Group Ironman sounds fun until everyone but you quits. I mean, you're not wrong, Zykeons. You're not wrong. I quit dancing until I was 14. That's about it. Oh, I quit dancing until I was about 14. That's about it. I remember you telling me about that, Moose. Isn't it part of esports? What, RuneScape? I don't think so. I mean, maybe PvP, but I don't think the rest of the game is. I mean, technically it is. If you're gaming, I guess it's technically like an esport now. You know, I played sports in high school. What did you play, Finest? I'm a hockey guy, so I play hockey. Actually, I don't play right now. I'm trying to find a league. I found one, but it just started. I'm pissed. It started December 10th. Not even a month ago. Not even a fucking month ago, and I missed it. I'm genuinely so fucking pissed off. E1 soccer and football? Oh, look at you. Big shot Finest over here. Would you like more, soccer or football? I played travel soccer, I think in middle school, but our team was really bad, and no one was nice to me. But we went like 1 or 2 and like 20, and they didn't give me any playing time, so I fucking quit. I said, fuck that. I'm doing this shit. Ow. Okay. There it is. Cirque said I used to play basketball and football until everyone grew taller than me. I mean, fair. It's fair. I stopped in middle school. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Soccer and football were both great, but I fucked up my shoulder nerve. I had to stop football senior year, which was lame. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Especially senior year, too. It's a shame. Trick said I thought you got it and I was ready to type in all caps. No. It was a little bait. A little bait. Just a bit of bait. No, you'll know when I get it. I'll probably freak out a little bit more than that. But imagine I get it like now. I just baited it, and then now imagine I get it next kill. How funny that would be. Because you guys would be like, oh, he didn't actually get it, and then look over and I actually got it. That would be funny. It'd be peak content if it happens. Yeah, we got a lot of shark on the ground. I have 5 shark in my inventory. We got 5 more on the ground. Prediction for the kill? We can do a prediction. We'll do a prediction for not this kill. We'll do a next one. We'll do a quick one. Yeah, I would love to start doing predictions. If we have like we got a decent amount of people in here right now, I'll do a prediction. Start prediction. Tasking here. Careful. Oh, that failed. I'll start it. It's for the very next kill, so I mean, chances are very low that we get it next kill. But if you would like to do a prediction, we can do that. Someone put 10 on yes. I don't know why you would vote yes, but fair enough. Where did my prediction go? Oh, there it is. I see it. Wow, you can just straight up delete it. That's crazy. What we'll do after we do this kill, we'll do the rest of this trip. KC 621 is your predictions, Ikeons? I would be fine with that. 621's not that far away. Oh, fuck. I swear I smell cigarette smoke. That's bizarre. That's so weird. That was weird as shit. And there's no one under me, so it wouldn't be coming from underneath me. That was weird as fuck. Alright, this kill, this is the one. Did anyone else even vote? We got the one on the yes. If you want me to delete that, I will, by the way. Since you're the only one. That way your points don't fade into oblivion. If you get it though, that would actually be wild. Alright, let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Nothing. Zerk said still gives me issues and locks up my shoulder blade, but not a big deal. Or constant pain or anything. Doctor said you need to stop playing football or you could lose mobility in your arm. Damn, I missed it. Damn, I had to go grab the food. We'll do another one. What we'll do. Let me finish killing these guys. I got a plan. Got a plan. We got shark here. Got shark there. So what I'll do, I'll open the door. Actually, I need to teleport. I have to use the altar to teleport. So we'll go here. I'm gonna run a prediction for the rest of... We're gonna start another prediction. Do 1 minute. And it's gonna be, will I get a hilt the rest of this trip? So before I have to teleport, so I have 6 super restores. Please go vote on the prediction, even if it's only 10 channel points. Go have some fun, participate. See if we'll get a hilt this trip. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you guys vote on the prediction. I will be right back. All right, we got 1 yes and 2 no's. So, all right, let me in a pot. Take a sip of this, and we'll go in. Well, no, I'm hoping like over time, if we get more and more viewers. I mean, I don't need a lot, but if we can do predictions somewhat frequently, that'd be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to do that. I think it's a really fun part of streaming that doesn't get enough attention. But you definitely can't do it with like just like 2 or 3 people. I mean, you can, but it's more fun when there's more people. I will say, more fun when there's like 100 people. I don't expect that many though. Why am I getting fucking slapped right now? This is crazy. I'm just not. I just potted and I'm not hitting. Like really? There we go. Shit. Oh. Imagine I get it right away. It'd be wild. Get the hilt right off the first kill on the trip. Damn. Nothing burger. Bearded and bald raid you with a party of 25, bro. What? Dude, what the fuck? Thank you very much for the raid, my friend. Welcome all the raiders. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh hi, yo, dude, what is up? We're doing a bit of Zammy today. We're going for the hilt. We actually, funny enough, we're at 499 KC. So yo, what the fuck? I heard that notification. I'm like, I haven't heard that sound before. What the fuck is that? Yo, Cirque said, yo. 500 is the drop, bro. I hope so. We'll see it. Calling Hilt on 2346. Yo, thank you for the follow, Bearded. I actually wouldn't mind if I go 2346 dry. I'm not gonna lie. I hope, you know what? I hope I go 2000 dry. Maybe even 3000. Thanks for the raid, though, man. What's up? What did I do to deserve a raid today? The fuck? Now, my name's Vince. For all the new followers, I'm an endgame Ironman maxed. And we like to hunt endgame items. Hardcore Ironman got me. The Ironman, yes sir. Love supporting my Ironman buddies or brothers, if you will. But we've been on this grind. This is day 5 of the hilt. Kill 500 right here. Yeah, we get rim plate legs. Oh, max iron. Am I one of them too? I don't know. Or you meant to say I am one of those two? Don't know. I'll have to go give you a follow. Hold on. Saying I am? Okay. Cool. Got you on the follow. Thanks for the raid though, dude. Appreciate you. It's a shame. We just did a prediction too. Not that I guess anyone would have channel points, but maxed infernal quiver, bronze plate G. We might have the bronze. Can I check that while I'm in combat? I can. Bronze. We don't have the bronze plate G. We got the plate legs and the plate skirt G though. But yeah, I do. I am maxed infernal. I have infernal cape and quiver. Let's see. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling. Going for endgame gear. Endgame gear and waiting for new content. That'll do. Yeah, that will do. That's cool though. 500 KC. It's big. It's exciting. How was stream though? How was stream, Bearded? Bearded and bald. The way to be though. If you're gonna be bald, you definitely gotta have a nice ass beard. Cannot hurt, you know? My family decided to just give me like all of the hair. I just have this thick ass fucking hair. I haven't had a haircut since I moved out. It's been fucking 8 months or some bullshit. My beard's alright. I mean, as long as it's not patchy as shit. Okay, it's a sick beard. Exactly. 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 What'd you do on the stream today? What was the goal today? Come on. Also, George. What is up? Thanks for sticking around for the raid. Kill this guy first. Sometimes I forget we gotta kill the black demon first. My max Ironman only needs next gear and Yama, so CBA playing it. I actually play a hardcore group Ironman now. Okay, okay. It sounds fun. What who do you play with? Like how many people you got in this thing? Two-man group? Hell yeah. A little duo action. Partners in crime kind of thing. That's fun. I don't think I could ever do a hardcore, man. I really don't. It's one of those things that's really difficult. Just because of server issues. Got 85 Slayer today. Hell yeah, that's big. Good luck on the whip. It's big for the account. Now the servers just shit the bed too much. Where like if I died because the server lagged, or like God forbid like my internet goes out and I just like am in combat at the time, like I just get so fucking mad. Not too bad with crystals now. Okay. Yeah, I guess. I already have that done. Okay, I forgot I did that. I know it's not too bad with crystals, but even still, like, it just, I don't know. Not much can kill you in 2 seconds. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair point. Hey, I mean, as long as it's Ironman mode, I'm cool with it. Iron is just fun. I think we were talking about it a little bit earlier. Ring of Life's a thing too. It's true fine. Ring of Life ain't too bad. Nah, I don't know. God forbid, like, Ring of Life is shit. What is it, 10% health? The crystal is the main thing. The crying emoji. That's funny. Ow. Yeah, Bearded, I can imagine only needing the next gear. You're probably going to be pretty burnt on a iron at that point. Not much to do at that point. I don't know what crystals are. My account's so stacked. Mine's pretty stacked. It's getting there. I have most items, I would say. Fine. It's the crystals are like they're for hardcore Ironmans to teleport out. Look up if you want. N-A-M-N or I. Oh, what? Oh, I have to go over here. Oops. No. There you go. Cool. Is that Beard? Bearded? It's N-A-M-N. Not following. Being stupid. My blonde moment for the day. Iron Man backwards. Iron Man. Oh, is that the that's the account, huh? Yeah, I got you. Okay, my prayer gone. Oh, that's your the main Iron Man, yeah. For near-death situation decides you out before you die and lose hardcore status. Yeah, so like if you disconnect the crystal, if you don't like interact with your client, like it'll just teleport you the fuck out. Really good. I think it probably saved that game mode, if I'm being honest. Oh, that was a quick kill. How quick was that kill? The fuck? 22 seconds? Okay. Yeah, 2376, ranked 4th. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong overall high scores. There you go. Ranked 1258. Oh, yeah, dude. And George, 88. We're, yeah, Georgie, 88. Thank you for the follow, my man. Thanks for sticking around from the raid. Hope you have a good time. And, yeah. Nice, thank you. Got what you got. 1300 Yama, 2200 Thermi, 41 Soul. Jeez. 34 Zok. Yeah, you've done a lot of shit on this account, my man. 140. You gotta go. No oath plate in 1300. You don't have any oath plate. What, dude? How the fuck? That's so unlucky. That's like unironically so bad. How many shards do you have? You gotta be getting close to being able to make 3 pieces at that point. I mean, fuck. I don't think I've seen anybody go that dry on Yama. I have like, what am I at? I'm at 1450. Not even enough to make 2. That's a fucking joke, dude. That's a fucking joke. I had to make my last piece. I'm at 1450, but I helped a buddy of mine get his full oath plate. I think I was done by 700 or 800. 671 shards? That's such a fucking joke, man. That's a cruel joke. I just not 100%. I'll be getting helmet first as well. Yeah. I just, oh, you know 100% you're getting helmet first. I mean, what's nice is like, you're almost at 2 pieces. You're almost able to make 2 pieces. So once you can make 2 pieces, you just need a drop. Once you get 1 item, you're just fine. And you just make the other 2. It just sucks. They don't put them in your collection log. Like, I had to make plate legs. It will not put plate legs in your collection log. You have to get it as a drop, which is fucking stupid, in my opinion. I kind of get it, but like at the same time, like really, like for the sake of like the collection log, I have to stay at Yama until I get legs. It's so dumb, so stupid. But it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. This rate, I'll be making all 3 and have no logs for it. Yeah, no, exactly. I even tried using it on the collection log like item. That way it would like with that update where you can like go put old items in it, and even that doesn't work. They made sure that didn't work, which is wild to me. I don't know why. Like you got the item, you smithed it, but you obtained it. No different than like smithing like another item that would like give you the collection log. Like I don't know. That to me that's stupid, but whatever. Ugh. Thanks again for the raid, my friend. How long did you stream for today? A short stream, long stream, somewhere in between? Short. Nice. Sometimes you gotta do that, you know? Anyways, I'm off to watch some football, soccer. Enjoy the stream, brother. I'll leave your stream up. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Enjoy the football game. And go your team. What team are you? It's the last question I'll ask. If you still have me up. Putting some numbers with the zombie axe. Sorry, I missed that. I said, what team are you? If you still have me up. That's the last thing I'll bug you with. You did as you said it. Oh no, you're fine. English Premier League. Okay. Liverpool. Okay. So go today. It's go Liverpool. Well, enjoy your game, man. I appreciate the raid, the follow, everything else. Enjoy. Nah, I appreciate you, man. I hope to catch you soon. All right. I'm hoping we get a super restore drop. Because if we can get a super restore drop, then we can extend the trip a little bit. Because I really don't feel like banking. Not gonna lie. Finest, that zombie axe is treating you well. It's a good weapon, man. It's a good bridge. What were you using? You said sulfur blades. So yeah, going from sulfur blades to a zombie axe, yeah, you're gonna feel the power there. For sure. Yeah, guys, I don't know. There must be a ton of lurkers, but if anybody's listening, my name is Vince. Again, I play a maxed Ironman, similar to what Bearded has, except just not as stacked out. Yeah, we've been going for this hilt for a little while now, so it's a good time. It's a good time. Also really good at Calvarion. Yeah, dude, Zombie Axe is really good at Calvarion. And honestly, Calvarion's not bad money. It really isn't. Yeah, Calvarion's a solid boss for money. Also got the Fallout collab, Dave Hot Chicken Stim Pack Syringe. I did not get scanned. Did you get it? Did you get it, Cirque? Fine, I said I don't know who that is, but I'll look them up. It's just a boss. Here, I'll type it in one more time. Oh, you got it? Hell yeah, man. I think it's decent money. I mean, say you get 40 kills an hour. You're looking at like a 1.1 mil per hour boss. You can get that up to like 1.5 mil if you're efficient. It's just the size of the numbers. Hit a 28 on this greater demon. Yeah. I mean, the numbers themselves are nicer to see when you start hitting higher. Pretty good. Eventually, you should go for a Soul Reaper Axe. That thing fucking slaps. It's such a fun weapon. Also good at moons. Yeah. 19 seconds? Plenty. I'm gonna do Ceradomin at 70. What, like the boss? Oh, the Ceradomin sword. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's it's a little less powerful. I mean, it's a strong sword. The DPS isn't as good though. Just FYI, for what it's worth, kind of thing. I know you like using different things though, so you'll probably enjoy the Ceradomin sword. Get a Fang eventually. Fang's really strong. There we go. What do we get? Nothing. Georgie said good luck with help, Broseph. See you next time. Hey, I appreciate it, my man. Thanks for stopping by, sticking around for the raid. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Nice seeing ya. Or not. There we go. I don't know, guys. This prediction looking like it might be a knower. I've got too many restores left here. Tacos, you got too many clues sitting in your bank. I got plenty of clues sitting in my bank, my guy. I was actually just doing them last night. I was doing some specifically for the stream. Some beginners and easies and mediums. How many masters you got? Fucking 0. Fucking nothing. I'm gonna get smacked here. Alright, avoid that. DPS is about the same, but yeah, Zombie X do be a little higher. Really? Okay. Yeah, but you got a spec weapon with the Ceradoman sword, though. To be fair. Alright. Do I have a raid notification on? Did that, like... Did that pop up? It had to have, right? Sometimes it's the rule of cool. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I feel that. It's very true. Still nothing. We're up to 508 kills though, which I'm honestly like pretty happy about. Like it's getting somewhere finally. I feel like everyone just goes dry at Krill though. I don't know what it is, but I feel like everybody goes dry on Krill. Also very cheap on market. Fair enough. Fair enough, you know. Taco said I found Varu on Marketplace. You're not wrong. Yeah, I should advertise my stream on Marketplace. How fucking funny would that be? Advertise RuneScape on your on Facebook Marketplace, or even on like eBay. Just put like one Twitch sub, put like $5.95, and like link your Twitch channel. Advertise that shit everywhere. Advertise on back page. What the hell's that? Goodness gracious. Got me on that one, sir. I'm not gonna lie, sir. I fucking clicked on it. You got me on that one. That's fucking funny. I opened it. And I went, what the fuck? Don't click that. No. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. That's fucking funny. I didn't open it on stream. My stream, you even if I did open, well, I did actually open it, but what's it called? I have the sound isolated, so nothing would have came through anyway. The new back page called. Fuck that. That was an axe. Throw up on the Craigslist ad. Nah, you don't want to do that. No, actually, it's probably a bad idea to post it on eBay, because what would happen is someone would buy the listing that I put on eBay, unless I made it like mad expensive, and they'd somehow get my, I just know somehow in some way they would get my address or my name and fucking dox me. That's what would happen if I posted on eBay. Or even Twitch. My Facebook profile would get leaked, and then, or sorry, on Facebook. Next thing you know, your Facebook profile is getting leaked and all that other bullshit. I used to see those vans everywhere. Hope you get pet. Yeah, I hope I get pet too, Taco. I hope I get pet. Hope I get 3 pets before I get the Hilt. Oof, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Found your Facebook in my recommended already. Did you, Taco? DM me my name then. That's kind of concerning. Not on your end, just in general. I have to go in and private all my Facebook shit. Yeah, DM it to me on Discord. I'm curious. Unless you're just fucking with me. On a real note, if you're not joking, I genuinely will ban people for attempting to dox me or leaking information. Like, I'd rather not play around with that kind of shit. Oh, you're kidding? I mean, I've had people come up on my Facebook. That'd be funny if you did find me, though. I don't think anyone has my I mean, some of my buddies have my last name, but other than that, I don't think anyone really has any info on me where they could do that. Oh, and just like that, we get some super restores right at the end here. Look at this. Extended the trip. That's actually perfect. Oh. I was gonna say, I'm like, fucking send it to me then. Prove it. Did I take the one thing down? I had a RuneScape related. Do I still have it? No, I still have it. Okay. Oh shit. Gotta go grab that then. You said your first name, but I forgot. It is in my about, for what it's worth. Taco, you gotta check in, my guy. Check into the live stream, damn it. Something white like Cody or something? Nah, it's Vince. Vincent. Either or. Matter to me. There it is. Can't forget your check-ins, man. I'm gonna catch you slacking every fucking stream, bro. Don't be slacking on me. Yeah, Vincent James. That is not my middle name. Not a big fan of that name either. Sorry for all my Jameses. That's my friend's name. Feel bad for your friend. It's funny. Vincent Van Gogh. Yes, sir. Funny enough, my mom had a painting, like it was a replica, copy of Van Gogh, but she had a copy of one of Van Gogh's paintings in our kitchen. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna go see him tomorrow. He bought a ticket to Vietnam, then had a panic attack day of and didn't go. Interesting. I feel like you have the craziest stories, Taco. Like, bitch, why? You should make a YouTube account and just tell some of these stories. I swear, every day you're like, dude, I fucking flipped my car, and then my fucking drug dealer came over, and I told him not to, but he came over anyway for some reason. And then the next day you'll be like, dude, I built a house. I'm like, what? Like, you built a house? Every day it's something new. Taco just has the craziest fucking stories. Nuts. Used to live in a trap house? That sounds terrible. What even... I know what a trap house is, but like, what goes on there? And I used to build houses. I knew it! See, I knew it! I called it. I called that shit. Called that shit to a T. To a fucking T. Shit ton of cocaine. No. How was that? That sounds fucking dangerous. Was it dangerous living there? I wouldn't want to live there. I would feel like it was like a dangerous place to be. Like at any point in time, people that like that just want drugs would come and rob you guys. I only did coke once, so it was just out of a job, and my buddy let me crash there. Okay. It wasn't too bad. What you're saying is, you only did the bad thing once. Coke is great. Finest said Coke is great. Are we a pro drug stream now? Is that what we are? Fucking A, dude. My God, I've never done Coke. I've never done most drugs. The vast majority of drugs I have not done. Did not say all, but 99% of them I have not done. Do not partake. You get Hilt faster if you do Coke, Vince. Cirque, I don't know if that's a good idea. Do it. Hit a line of flour on stream. Like actual flour though, like fucking baking flour. Oh, and instead I've done most drugs. I mean, if it wasn't for that brain damage, man, I'd probably do it. My mom used to get so concerned because I'm like, Mom, if I like, Mom, if drugs weren't bad for me, I'd probably try them all. She's like, what? And I'm like fucking 15 years old. She's like, what? Like, it's fine. I wouldn't actually. It's all like worried. For most part, no. Just some kids overdosed and they didn't do anything for him. Once he died, they all made fun of him and said they didn't like him. That was kind of wild. Yikes. Got PK'd IRL. Can I say that? That's death sentence for parents. Yes, sir. Basically. No, like even like it's funny in college. I drank in college, but not like heavily, but like I would just have like a drink or two at like a party, maybe like 3 or 4 if I was really feeling it that night. But I didn't smoke weed at all in college. Oh wow, is it kill already? But I remember specifically, like, I came home, my mom and I were talking about it. She's like, hey, you smoke weed? Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, like, I didn't want to. Like, I'm so proud of you. And I was like, Mom, you know, if I wanted to, I would, right? Like, that doesn't make me feel any better. I'm like, no, I know, but I'm saying I didn't do it because you told me not to. I didn't do it because I wasn't interested in it. Like, I was offered it plenty of times. If I wanted to, I would have. So don't tell me that. Like, I'm just saying. He's like, I know, but it's the better version, though. The better version of what? Oh, that's the better version, though. I mean, yes. It's true though. I mean, I only do what I want to do. I'm not gonna, like, I wouldn't do like people would be like, come on, take a hit, or come on, do this, do that. I'm like, I'm good. Oh, you choose not to do it? No pressure at all. Yeah, I mean, and I had the one party, like sometimes if they only had like natties or whatever, like I'm like, oh, fuck that, I ain't have a natty. But like other ones, if they had like rum or tequila or any of the harder shit, whiskey, I'd be all over that shit. I'm like, yeah, give me some of that. But I can't stand beer though. Not my thing. Nothing against it, just not my thing. Paco said I did my first Adderall this year. Already? It's only January 8th. I'm not gonna lie, I wrote 60 pages of notes in one sitting. Sounds wild. What did you write about? I could never. Sounds kind of terrible, I'm not gonna lie. Went last year, first one ever. Okay, I see. We're gonna try to stretch this trip and not use offensive prayers. Maybe get like an extra kill or two out of it. We're also gonna, I guess we'll turn off prayer for this part. We have food. Oh, I just said we were not gonna do it with prayer on. There we go. Now they're stacked up. Oh, medical stuff and notes? Okay. I mean, I remember specifically there was... I went into, like, the break room in my dorm my first year. And this guy was there, and I was like, oh, what's up? I think his name was, like, Joe. I'm like, what's up, Joe? And he's like, he looked at me, and he literally, he went, I've been awake for 3 days. And just stared at me. And I'm like, you good? He's like, yeah. But I've been awake for 3 days. And I was like, why? And he's like, I had a lot of schoolwork to get done. He popped a couple Adderall, and here I am. And I was like, shit, man, you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm good, but I've been awake for 3 days. I'm like, all right. That sounds hella scary, to be honest. Three days would be a lot of Adderall. No, the way he was talking, I mean, it sounded like he was taking a lot of Adderall. Like, I don't think he was playing around very much. Damn, he's really trying to get another restore drop here. I mean, alcohol is a drug and does as much damage as other drugs. Alcohol should be illegal, low-key. Alcohol is, like, really, really, really bad for you. I think it's crazy that we live in a society that advertises it. I think it's probably okay to use consistently. I mean, people do bad shit with it by getting drunk, but I think alcohol is worse than nicotine. Yeah, easily worse than nicotine. I think in the same vein where we don't get like cigarette commercials though, I don't think there should be drinking commercials. I think drinking commercials are like the worst fucking thing. Oh, we got a Godsword shard too, right at the end of stream. Yo, that's another blade. Meth, sure. 3 days Adderall, you'd have to redose every 4 hours, and tolerance builds fast. But it sounds terrible. Hey, grats. That's the blade then. Once we get Hilt, we'll be able to make the third God Sword. Let's fucking go. That's sick. I'm actually stoked on that. That's really, really good. Alright, we should have like 2 more kills, I think. And we're probably gonna call it a day. We might send a little raid out. Spread the love a little bit, you know. You guys do me that favor? Do me that solid for the day? Stick with me for the raid. And then you can fuck off. Do whatever you want, rather. Not fuck off. You can do whatever you want. We'll see if we get this drop, guys. I had that prediction going. We'll see if we get the drop here. I actually did DMT once. You've accidentally done like everything, Taco. Oh, we got more super restores. That's actually hype. We can do another kill or two here. Actually, I want to take this off. We're gonna try to stretch this into thought it was weed. Oh god. It was not. He said it was not. It was not weed. Put it off. Sounds like a hell of a trip at least. It's short, I guess. And there you go. You guys are meant for each other. And drugs and shit. Watch that. Oh, fuck. Girl's gonna respawn. Fuck it, fuck it. This way. We'll do it backwards. 2. Perfect. World was flashing colors. It sounds like wild, to be honest. I'm actually so hyped we got this God Sword shard too. Because once we get the hilt, we'll have all 3. We don't need to like swap the hilts at all. Which is like a godsend in my eyes. That was awesome. That was great timing on that. I was gonna have to like leave in like 1 kill if I didn't get that super restore drop. Like that's actually so like such perfect timing. I love when they die together. Alright. A little bit of downtime here real quick, which is nice. Ugh. Be able to get a couple more kills here before we have to end. It's good though. We're all the way up to 517. I think we did like close to 80 today or something. We'll just spec it one more time for good measure. What a wild day. Even wilder if we got the Zammy Hilt here. Right at the end here. We got like 1 or 2 more kills. Def tried every drug once so I could talk shit to people. I don't want to try every drug, I'll tell you that. I'm good on that, Taco. Can I kill it? Or Krill? Come on. Is that it? Yeah, cool. Imagine we get the hilt at the end here. Pulling a hilt at the end of the stream would be fucking so nice. Can I please hit? God, sometimes you just plank. Just don't hit at all. You complain about it dropping and then it will drop. I know, I'm just not getting it. You remind me of the Giga Chad meme sometimes. Why the fuck do I remind you of that? Terrible thing. That's not something that I'm happy about. Oh man. Goodness gracious. I love the fucking wine of Zammy that we get from here, though. The wine of Zammy drops are so nice. How many shark we have on the ground? That raid surprised the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny, too, because it happened right after I came from the bathroom. Right after I came back, right away, I was like, damn, I was just a little later on that. Okay, never done injectable, though. I mean, that's probably for the better, Taco. I actually delotted as good as fuck through IV. I do not support the use of drugs. I don't even know what that is. Oh, you had kidney stones? This is what I'm talking about. You have the most interesting life out of anybody. You just say the most random, like, it's crazy. Like, I went to 7-Eleven and then went home and did coke, and then I had a headache, so I laid down, and then I woke up 5 days later, and it was crazy. It's not a bad thing. I just think it's like you pull the craziest like facts out of your brain. Aaron said push-ups. Fuck you, Aaron. Fuck you. Push-ups. I'll do them in a second. Get in there. Easy. I will. I'll do my 10. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if I can even say that on stream. I haven't gotten in trouble yet for it, so. Can you even do 10? I could do 100. My arm's kind of flimsy. I know, right? You could probably snap them in half like a fucking toothpick. Ugh, noodle arm Melvin. Fucking double next pet looking ass. Nah. One, thank you. Oh yeah, you got like 2 parasitic. You got a bunch of parasitic eggs. I hit. Lantidime seeds. Lovely. I'll just put this shit on auto retaliate. We're gonna be actually we're almost out of prayer anyway. We could probably just tell you, to be honest. Do we have anything we need? Not really. So did I win my points? Yeah. The outcome was no. We did not get anything. So you did indeed win your points. Let me do these push-ups real quick. Hold on. Bro's gonna lurk in the stream just to fucking hit me with the push-ups whenever he wants. I swear to God. Alright. That's gonna do it for today's stream. Do me a favor, stick around for the raid. We got a lot of fucking krill done today. And we got our God Sword Shard too, which is dope. But that's our log right now. We got another spirit today too, which is fucking lovely. Good form, I approve. Thank you. Yeah, gotta hit it with the good form. So stick around for the raid, or don't, but if you love me, you'll stick around for the raid. Let's see who's online. Actually, we'll raid JCW. Hit him. He just started. No, he's been live for 8 hours. What the fuck? Who else is on here? Imagine we raid like Foe or something. That'd be fucking crazy. I guess we'll just raid Ashton. Where's JC? We could do JCW actually. I don't know who the fuck I want to raid. Or just someone new. Let's see who else is in here. Oh, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Have a good day, Van Gogh. Thank you. Like I said, stick around for the raid. I don't care if you leave after that, but stick around. Just say hi for me. And we'll go from there. Raid Ashton. But yeah, other than that, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for swinging by, hanging out, having fun. It was a pretty good raid. It's pretty fun. Go say hi from me. Tell her it's a Veruxium raid, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. Peace out.